Well, prior to really getting to know Harry, we were committed to this cause regardless.
It was clear that he had really absorbed the very special story of what Natividad does every day for patients across this county.
We have to make this hospital work. It's where our workers go for their health care. The fact that Harry and his staff and the whole hospital has been able to turn itself around, put itself in the black, has just been an incredible bonus.
He was very energized, very focused on telling that special story to others and bringing other business leaders such as himself together to really help in these tremendous unmet needs that Natividad has today.
As I was walking around the halls of the hospital, I got to meet Dr. Jeff Bass. What a dynamo he was in the emergency room.
Apparently we met when John was taking a tour of Natividad. He's one of those people who, just by virtue of his presence, he makes the world a better place to live in.
Subsequently, I met Dr. Chandler. What a gentleman he is. The nurses, the doctors up in the NICU. I was inspired by their commitment to the hospital, their commitment to the health care of these people, and it just poured gasoline on my fire to get this thing going. Well, I was a little apprehensive on approaching all the pioneering farm families to start the talc. However, the overriding mission of accomplishing health care for farm workers drove me to seek out my competitors, and I was very surprised. They all welcomed the idea with open arms. They all jumped on board, and that first year we purchased, I believe, 12 pieces of equipment.
Thanks to John, we're able to improve the quality equipment we have. We're getting all state-of-the-art equipment. We're going to be on the cutting edge, which will help us improve our quality of care and services that we can provide.
With that success, we decided the next year, which is what we're in now, we would expand it to the ag community at large, to bring in people that support these pioneering farm families, the vendors and suppliers. And I've had overwhelming support on this front also. So we're going to buy another round of equipment for the hospital. And that sure gives a lot of satisfaction to all of us in agriculture.
Our team sees the value of that equipment being used to improve how we can care for patients every day, and they're very grateful for that effort that he initiated.
We saw the tremendous amount of foot traffic in the hospital, and the clinics were overflowing. So my parents and the company decided to join forces and help expand the specialty services clinic, and that will be forthcoming this summer.
It's my understanding that the giving levels were near zero, and he thought he could make a difference.
You know, John has absolutely changed the face of philanthropy for this hospital. We actually were getting as low as $11 a month in about 4 years ago for philanthropy for Natividad. John has been an angel. He has brightened our day like no one else.
John has just been a godsend for Natividad. His energy, his enthusiasm, his vision, and his ability to motivate people has been paramount to our effort.
I was guessing that as I was walking around the halls, going, how many are ag-related, not only farm workers, but related to agriculture in the various service sectors. And I was estimating somewhere in that 80 to 90% range.
The Arrigo brothers have supported their employees with healthcare benefits for a long time. So I think that there's always been a recognition in the family and in the company that workers need to be paid well. They need to have a safe place to work. And they and their families need some of the basic things that the rest of us who have jobs take for granted. Healthcare being a really important one of those.
Giving back to our workers is so important to me, and a lot of people I know in agriculture, we live on the work that they do for us. They're the reason our companies are successful here. And I just feel that in trying to produce our food and feed a hungry nation and hungry world, we need these people desperately. And so we must take care of them.
By getting him involved and him being able to get his other colleagues involved, we are really able to make a difference in the people that work for them. We're able to help them improve their health, improve their quality of life.
The commitment of the doctors and the nurses to our workers is admirable, and it inspires me to further this cause and really help the hospital with their mission. With the talc involvement, my family and the company, my parents, we've come to really realize the need out in Natividad. I had an incredible experience. After the talc was formed and the farm families came together, joined me in the cause of helping the hospital purchase equipment, we purchased an incubator for the NICU unit. And as I was taking another tour, the doctor there pointed out a 2-pound baby. It was the palm of my hand, that size. And she looked at me and she says, "You see that piece of equipment you purchased over there? That is saving that kid's life." And then I knew that our mission was being accomplished, to change lives and to save lives.
I think the Arrigos represent community service pretty broadly.
He has always been active in the community, and he saw a tremendous need here.
To give back to those less fortunate is just so important, and we're able to do that, and I think if you're able to do it, you should.
This is just a very small part of a gigantic, beautiful character that he has of giving back and really trying to do the right thing for people. Not only he's doing it himself with his walk and his pocketbook, but he's gone out and shared this message with others and encouraged others by his leadership to do as he has done.
Well, I think he's trying to lead by example, and I hope that Christopher, Michael, and Matthew can learn from that and see how important it is to give back to your community.
It's kind of nice to know that my dad's helping a lot of people. And
My message to others that are considering giving back, you really owe it to yourself to take a tour of Natividad. You need to go out there and see what people are doing, what the doctors and nurses and staff are doing. They've got a higher purpose, and if I can just latch onto that and get a tiny piece of that, and then spread that word and get other people to come on board, there's great things we can do at Natividad.
He believes in giving back and sharing with those who are less fortunate. And he's just a very, I think, spiritual person. And by helping others, he's helping himself, he's helping the community, he's helping everyone. He's just a wonderful human being.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
John, from all of us that take care of the tiny ones in the NICU, we want to thank you for your contributions. They help us in our job tremendously.
We would like to say thank you, John, and congratulations on this evening.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
John, you deserve this award so much. You absolutely are Natividad's hero. And to tell you the truth, you're my favorite head of lettuce. Thank you.
Gracias, John.
Thank you, John.
I would like to thank you and your group for the generous contribution that you have made in equipment to the NICU at Natividad. The equipment has really made a difference in the kind of care we're able to give our babies.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Be careful where you're parking at.
John, it's been wonderful to get to know you. From the first tour we did over 3 years ago, I can't tell you how much it means to have you part of our Natividad family. I think the Hero Award is perfect for you because a hero has courage, and it's taken radical courage to give the way you've given, both your money and your time.
Gracias, John. Thank you, John.
And I couldn't think of a better person to receive our Hero Award at this time. You're an inspiration to me. You're Your efforts that you have initiated here are a profound blessing to our entire Natividad family and, more importantly, to the people of Monterey County.
You truly are Natividad's hero. Your vision, your energy, your enthusiasm, your ability to lead and bring other people on board is going to be transformational for Natividad Medical Center and for the people we serve.
Congratulations. I love you. You've worked really hard on this award, and I'm really proud of you.
Good job, Dad. Love you.
John, we've known each other for a very, very long time. Our paths have clearly gone in different directions, but we're both from Salinas, and our paths have both returned here to Natividad. And on behalf of the medical staff of the hospital, all of the rest of the staff, and all of our patients, thank you very, very much.